Hello Aquarius, how's everybody doing? My name is Gabriella for anybody new tuning in. Before we get started with the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay, so I'm seeing that you are working on something related to the sun. So this can be like you focusing on your happiness or being really deliberate with what you're channeling your energy into. I'm also seeing the Ace of Cups here. There can be a connection that you're pouring your attentiveness into. Can be the connection with yourself that you're nurturing and caring for, can be connecting with another person. But I'm seeing when it comes to like your happiness in general and like you connecting with your inner child and being present to yourself, that this is something that you've been working on for some time. I'm not seeing this be a new thing. I'm seeing something that it's a cause that has meaning to you and you've been tending to it. Everything feels very, very happy. I'm looking at the Empress here too, so you could be feeling really in touch with your creative energy, maybe wanting to express yourself more or show a different side of yourself or bring something forward, feeling very connected, feeling very in tune. You may feel more driven to, I don't know, maybe finding things that motivate you to create in all of the ways that you do, to create, to nurture, to tend. I'm definitely getting a big moving on energy. Now this can be a general thing that's happening. For some of you it may be a specific thing in your life. Eight of Cups is taking the time to reevaluate like what is bringing fulfillment into your life and what isn't. Like cut and dry, that's what the Eight of Cups is about. If there's something that you're doing that you're like, why am I doing this? This is that moment. That's that checking in and being like, maybe I've been automatically doing this or habitually doing this, and I'm not really feeling it anymore. Always something that comes up with this card that I think about is, this came up in one of the recent readings. You can be loyal to one of two things. You can be loyal to consistency or you can be loyal to truth. So which one do you choose? Are you staying doing something because you've been doing it even though it's not resonating with you any longer? Or are you listening to yourself and being like, I'm not into this anymore, or it doesn't bring me what it was at one point. Like it served some sort of purpose for me and now I'm recognizing that I don't feel fulfilled. So I'm seeing this actually be more of a recognition of you, but you may not have like fully made the transition to move on from this yet, to move forward. Can be a little bit caught up in this aspect of the process. Five of Pentacles can be worried about resources, worried about like, is the universe going to have my back if I make this choice? Like, how am I going to take care of things? Maybe you're feeling a lack of support. Maybe you're not really trusting yourself or not believing in yourself. I see Five of Pentacles as like all of the reasons why not to do something that would empower you. So it's like all of the fears that are associated with not doing something. So you get into a space where you're asking yourself, like, what's motivating you right now? Fear or empowerment? And which thing is going to decide for you? Like, how are you making your choices right now? I also don't want to invalidate having valid reasons, because the Five of Pentacles, it can be very, very valid reasons for why you may not feel sure, may not feel ready. But again, this does come down to a sense of fear. Like there can be a worry about certain things and you can still make that choice anyway. Like you can be present to your fears and everything that you're feeling and still make an empowering move and trust that when you are doing things that are in alignment with your core values and your mission, the universe is going to come through for you. So that may be sort of something that you're like going back and forth with and like battling a bit with. I'm seeing there be an awareness here. It just may be something that you're still working on, working through. We have Capricorn here with the devil. This is like all of the things that we have been trained to do, societally speaking, that chain us and take away like our freedom and our liberation. And so these fears that you're having are based off of attachments that you have. So this is a big cycle of shedding for you. Shedding, deprogramming. I'm seeing the Knight of Cups. You may be having a conversation with somebody about this. You may take this time to reach out to somebody that you feel will listen and be present to what you're feeling, somebody that'll help you transmute. You may also take your feelings and mobilize them in some way where you feel like you're getting out. This can be like journaling or like using your platform to talk about this, connect with other people, connect with your support. But I'm seeing you're like saying something about how you're feeling. You're speaking about it. You're presenting it, you're sharing it, rather than just holding on to it and keeping you like sullen. So to have the Temperance card here and also this King of Wands, I'm seeing that you're sort of like working yourself up to getting to a point where you're going to be able to confidently take action. You may not be there yet, and that's okay. It's a process. It's all a process, and there's no particular timeline. You're working on your own timeline. So you just do what feels right with you. Again, you may not be at the point where you're ready to take action, but I'm seeing that with time and as you continue expressing your feelings, you're going to get to this point where you're going to be ready. Part of the reason why it may be hard for you to transition from one thing to another is because you spent a lot of time doing that, whatever it is that you have been doing. But I'm seeing you're also spending a lot of time getting to the point where you're ready to sort of like move on from this. So you're just like in your process right now. I'm seeing also, this feels like just another rung on the ladder when it comes to how life has asked you to step up and to make choices. And so this may be one of the more difficult tasks that you're being faced with, but I'm seeing there have been plenty of other times where you've needed to step up and get it done, and this is just going to be another one of those. Seems like you're working through some stuff from the past, some leftover pain from the past. I'm seeing. You've been working on this. Associated with struggles, pain, can like equate it to like trauma, any type of suffering, really. From the past. I'm not seeing this be new stuff. Past stuff. So you're doing this in order to connect with your sense of self, your self-care. May have been a particular relationship that this is bringing stuff up for you within. Okay. So I'm seeing you working through something, maybe multiple things that had happened in the past with somebody that you were very close with. This looks like a feminine figure. For some of you, it was a mother. this somehow affected, like, maybe your confidence in getting things done or taking control. For some of you, this could have also been like a partner. It was somebody that you felt really, really close with in the past. But again, I'm seeing this be like a strong feminine figure. So that's how you would see them. So it looks like you're learning to actually like embrace that aspect of yourself. I'm seeing this be associated with like self-care and you showing up for yourself. Like this person maybe at one point in time maybe symbolized that for you. And now you're sort of like learning to do that for yourself. I'm seeing the color yellow here. Something really difficult could have happened. I'm seeing an ending. It was like someone that you felt really close with, but then I'm seeing like closed heart chakra. I'm seeing painful ending. So it's like I'm seeing definitely an energy shift and then the ending happened. Because you go from Two of Cups to Five of Swords. Two of Cups is feeling together with somebody, feeling connected with somebody, feeling like you are like comfortable bearing your soul to this person. Five of Swords is like lock it up, close it up, like somebody's not giving you access to their heart or like you don't have that anymore. And then I'm seeing an ending also that happened because of that. So it's like you feel together. Like I'm getting energies braided together. And then something happened and someone completely like shut off, closed off. I'm actually seeing this be associated with your energy, but it could have been based off of feeling like you had something and then it was taken away from you. So I'm seeing you work on like opening your heart back up again. But I'm seeing something really, really difficult that you went through. Where obviously Five of Swords is going to be a defense mechanism because this would have been like really heavy to carry with you. Like really, really heavy pain, suffering. This is a close interpersonal relationship. Or it was. But I'm actually seeing that, okay. You going through this, after going through this, there's a connection that becomes available to you. And I'm seeing that it's able to persevere. Like, whatever this relationship was in the past, it may have been something that, like, really reaffirmed your values for you. I'm seeing you be in a space where you're in a connection with somebody where there may be, like, many obstacles that you're facing. Nonetheless, I'm seeing you, like, move through them. But there may be something unclear about where you stand or where this person stands emotionally. Seven of Cups. So, like, you know you have a connection, but there may be, like, mixed feelings or something like that. I'm seeing it be specifically about your connection with this person. Also, for some of you, too, like, you went through something... I'm hearing difficult. I'm hearing traumatizing, actually, for some of you. Where because of the way that you felt hurt, like through an experience that you had, it may have like instilled like self-criticism or self-doubt, or you feeling like it's immensely important for you to protect your heart to the point where you like don't even open it anymore. But then I'm seeing you get to this point where you've been like doing the shadow work, and now you're at a point where you move into being like, well, I'm moving on from this aspect, so now I can actually open my heart up to see what's going on there and to address it. Because it's like when you're in the Five of Swords, like you're not admitting to anything, you're not recognizing anything, you're like, that thing is closed down, it's locked down, like no access. So you have to move past this, which would be like your association of feeling of whatever you were projecting onto this person and what was going on there, and also what you're projecting onto yourself. So you move past that, which then allows you to open up your heart because you feel like you're in a space where you're more willing to check it out and see what's happening. So here I'm seeing there be maybe even like a reliving of pain that you had experienced associated with the ending where things really slid downhill. Now I'm seeing this Knight of Cups. It would seem that this is associated with the ending. So for some of you, you're hearing from the same person. It looks like the same person, or somebody that would be coming through in a similar energy. I'm seeing somebody come through. This happens after. The ending has happened. Somebody's coming through to speak with you. This is somebody that you are familiar with, and it's somebody that you still definitely have a connection with. Like there's something definitely still there between the two of you. I'm looking at Sag, Gemini, and Cancer. So things ended in a like really difficult way with this person, okay? They're coming through to talk to you. Something about your history, your past. You kind of still feel like there's a connection there. But you may be in a space where you're like, I'm not trying to rush into anything. I'm still working on figuring out what my like self-care looks like. And I'm seeing that you focusing on you is really going to help you know how to take action when it comes to your relationship with this person that is like emotionally inconclusive at this point. Okay. With that being said, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.